conservative new media viewers, NBA fans around the world, what's up? It's me, PFV, Paul F. Villarreal, the NBA expert. We're here to go over Golden State's 103-82 destruction of the Cleveland Cavaliers in game number 4 of the 2015 NBA Finals. With the victory, the Warriors have tied up the best-of-7 series at 2 games apiece. And so now it's a best-of-3 series, and 2 of the games, of the possible games, I should say, will be in Oakland, California on the Warriors' home court. What happened in this game, we'll quickly go over stats. The Warriors had 2 players that had scored 20 or more points, Steph Curry, Andre Iguodala. They had 2 players that scored 14 or more points, Harrison Barnes and Draymond Green. The Cavaliers got a great performance from Timofey Mozgov, 28 points, 10 rebounds. LeBron James, 20 points, 12 rebounds, 8 assists, although his scoring output was about half of what it's been in the first 3 games of the finals. Tristan Thompson had a double-double, 12 points, 13 rebounds. Matthew Dellavedova, 10 points, 4 assists. What happened in this game, there's a couple different things that Warriors coach Steve Kerr did. The first was that he inserted Andre Iguodala, Iggy, into the starting lineup and took out Andrew Bogut. That was important for a couple different reasons. Number one, Iguodala was probably the best player on the court in this game. Certainly for the Warriors, he was. Not only did he score the ball and hit threes, he also did an excellent job of defending LeBron James and slowing LeBron down. He's clearly been the best defender that the Warriors have against LeBron, and that affected LeBron throughout this game. The other thing that Steve Kerr did was he kept with smaller, better scoring threat big men. So Bogut didn't play hardly at all. Maurice Spates didn't play hardly at all. What Kerr was looking for in this game was he wanted agile, good passing big men, quick big men. It was basically a small ball lineup the entire game, and it worked. What the Warriors were able to do was they came out with good energy to start. They didn't let themselves fall behind. They got the lead. And by getting the lead, they were able to control the tempo. When Cleveland has the lead, it's easier for LeBron to come down and play isolation ball and dictate the tempo that way. With the Warriors having the lead, they were able to put and keep the pressure on the Cavaliers and just keep them off balance and wear them down. Cleveland looked tired in this game. They looked really tired. And all of those minutes and the short bench that Cleveland has caught up to them. That's what it looked like in this game. Now, as I said, the smaller, better passing big men, and I'm talking about David Lee, who we saw at the end of Game 3 when Golden State had that excellent fourth quarter. David Lee and Draymond Green, what they're able to do, first of all, you have to guard them in a way that you don't have to guard Andrew Bogut or Maurice Spates a lot of times. You have to be concerned about David Lee scoring down by the post and even short jumpers. You don't have that same concern with Andrew Bogut. Maurice Spates can shoot jump shots, but he's kind of on and off, and he's not a great passer. David Lee and Draymond Green are good passers. David Lee had 3 assists. Draymond Green had 6 assists. One of the things that they did with those 2 players, Lee and Green, was when the Cavaliers double-teamed or hedged on pick and rolls against Steph Curry. So Steph Curry's on the perimeter, Golden State sets a screen for him, and then both defenders from the Cavaliers go to Steph Curry, at least at first. They're using David Lee or Draymond Green as a release valve. They're giving Steph somebody to pass to. And then that man is either going right to the rim or else he's going to the rim, a defender comes to him, and then he's passing it off to somebody else for an easy basket or for an open three-point shot. Steph Curry said after Game 3 that he felt he figured something out against the Cavaliers defense, and this is what he was talking about. Okay, with David Lee in here, we can get good baskets and easy shots, even if Steph Curry, don't get open looks. And so that's what they were doing, and it worked really, really well. The Cavaliers' strategy through the first 3 games and into Game 4 was they're working very hard to take away shot attempts by Klay Thompson and Steph Curry. So the goal is to stop those guys and force everybody else to beat you. While last night everybody else stepped up. Andre Iguodala did great. Harrison Barnes made shots. Draymond Green made shots. And with having that agile center, David Lee and Draymond Green, they put more pressure on the Cavaliers' defense. And it worked. So those are the main adjustments here. Put Iguodala in the starting lineup for his offense and his defense. Get Andrew Bogut off the court because he's a little slow, and he's kind of slowing down the pace, and he can't pass whenever Curry and Thompson are getting double-teamed. Don't use the big, bulky centers who are slow, Bogut and Spates. Keep them on the sidelines and have more energy and get some of these other supporting players to hit shots and play with pace. And that's what happened in this game. And they got the lead, and they never looked back. It was great. I mean, you got to give Steve Kerr all the credit in the world. I wasn't sure if they were going to be able to execute this, but they were able to execute it, and they did it really, really well. Look, Steph didn't even have that great of a game, and the Warriors still won easily. And same with Klay Thompson. Klay Thompson only had 9 points. The Warriors won by 20-plus points. So that's a worrying sign for the Cavaliers. And it shows you that the Warriors have figured things out here to a certain extent. Now, Cleveland's going to have to make some adjustments, and it's not going to be easy. What the Cavaliers did to counter this, because the Warriors were playing small, they fed the ball inside to Timofey Mozgov, which is why he ended up with 28 points in this game. Okay, you want to play David Lee, and you want to play Draymond Green as the center? Neither one of them can guard Timofey Mozgov, and they can't. They're too small. So let's pound the ball into him. Easy basket, easy basket, easy basket. Problem for the Cavaliers is that they're trading 2-point shots for Golden State 3-point shots. And Timofey Mozgov, who's very good, he's not used to being a guy that's going to shoot 20 times a game. So the Warriors, by the way they're playing, it's forcing the Cavaliers to play a style that they're not used to. And it's forcing guys to take shots who aren't used to taking shots. You know, we're going to have Matthew Dellavedova shoot 15 times a game. We're going to have Timofey Mozgov shoot 15 to 20 times a game. They're not used to doing that. That's not their role. So everything turned around in game number 4. Now it was the Cavaliers completely out of sorts. Guys taking shots that aren't used to it. J.R. Smith didn't play well in this game. He hasn't played well in the last 2 games. Iman Shumpert didn't play well in this game. The Cavs, they couldn't sustain the pace. The others, the supporting cast, wasn't getting it done. The fatigue showed up big time in this game. Cavaliers looked exhausted in this game. And Iguodala slowed down LeBron just enough. LeBron wasn't terrible in this game, but he wasn't good enough. Wasn't good enough as he was in the first 3 games. So the Dubs are going home, and they've got to be feeling great. Now they come back to being a heavy favorite in this series, in my opinion. Going into game number 4, the series odds were about even because the Cavaliers had a 2-1 advantage in the series, and they had 2 more games at home. Now it's going to shift heavily towards Golden State. Can the Cavaliers still win the series? Yes, but they're going to have to make some real changes to do it. They're going to have to be able to counter this Warriors small ball. You're going to have to just pound the ball inside to Mozgov, or you're going to need to take Mozgov out of the game, play Tristan Thompson more at center, and go with that lineup. The problem is that the Warriors are deeper than the Cavs. They can bring in David Lee or Draymond Green. If you want to go small, you really can only bring in Tristan Thompson. So you're going to get worn out faster than they're going to get worn out. The good thing for the Cavaliers, if you're a Cavs fan, is that there are now 2 days rest between Game 4 and Game 5. Game 5 doesn't take place until Sunday, so the players get to rest today, Friday, and then tomorrow, Saturday, and the Cavaliers need the rest badly. But the Cavs, if they're going to win this series, in my opinion, they almost have to win Game 5 in Oakland so that they can close it out on their home court in Game number 6. If not, they're going to have a hard time winning the series, in my opinion. I'm not saying they couldn't win Game 7 in Oakland. They could. But just the fatigue factor is going to hit the Cavs much harder than it's hitting the Warriors. That is it. We will put information in the video description below the video player so you can go check out highlights of this game, also how you can come and join the CNM Facebook group, and how you can come follow us on Twitter. Kudos to Steve Kerr and the Warriors fans. They finally were able to kind of crack the code against the Cavaliers and figure out, how do we attack this team? How do we make this work? And they figured it out really well, and now they've got a roadmap of what they can do and what they want to do against the Cavaliers. Can't wait until game number 5. It should be exciting. The Oakland crowd will be pumped up. We can expect that. We also hope LeBron heals up well. He got kind of banged up on his head. He ran into a cameraman, so he had a couple little cuts there. That should be okay, but that was a nasty little injury that he suffered there. So that is it for now. Take care. Thanks for watching Conservative Media. Once again, I am PFE Paul F. Villarreal, the NBA expert. Hope you're having a great night, great day, wherever you are around the world when you're watching this video. Hope you're enjoying these finals as much as we are. Looking forward to game number 5, which will take place here in the United States on Sunday, June 14th, 2015. Until then, take care. We'll talk to you again soon.